Ever poured your energy into someone who just wasn't feeling the same way? Yeah, we've all been there. But what if you could spot the signs early and save yourself the headache? Stick around, because today we're breaking down how to know when she's just not that into you and why walking away is the ultimate power move. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Whether you're here because you're stuck in a confusing situationship or just want to level up your dating game, this one's for you. Let's face it, chasing someone who isn't interested is exhausting, and honestly, it's a waste of your time and energy. But don't worry, we've got your back. In this video, we're diving into the clear signs that a woman isn't interested in you. From mixed signals to straight-up ghosting, we'll cover it all. And here's the best part. Knowing when to walk away isn't a loss, it's a win. It frees you up to focus on someone who truly values you. So, grab a seat and let's get into it. Why? It's important to recognize the signs. Let's get real for a second, chasing someone who isn't interested isn't just frustrating. It's a massive waste of your time. Think about it. Every moment you spend trying to win over someone who's not into you is a moment you could be spending on someone who actually is. Life's too short to pour your energy into a one-sided connection. Recognizing the signs early saves you from months or even years of unnecessary heartache, and keeps you open to meeting someone who truly values and appreciates you. But it's not just about saving time, it's about self-respect. Walking away when someone isn't interested shows that you know your worth. It sends a clear message. I'm not going to settle for less than I deserve. And guess what? That kind of confidence is incredibly attractive. When you respect yourself enough to walk away, you're not only protecting your heart, but also setting the standard for how others should treat you. And let's not forget about your emotional well-being. Staying in a one-sided dynamic can be draining. Constantly questioning where you stand, overanalyzing texts, or feeling like you're not good enough can take a serious toll on your self-esteem. The truth is, you deserve someone who's just as excited about you as you are about them. Recognizing the signs and stepping away isn't giving up, it's choosing yourself. And that's the most empowering move you can make. This section emphasizes the importance of recognizing disinterest early, tying it to self-respect, emotional health, and the opportunity to find a better connection. It's all about empowering the viewer to prioritize their well-being. Sign 1. Lack of communication. Let's start with one of the most obvious signs. Lack of communication. Now, we all know life gets busy, and not everyone is glued to their phone 24/7. But if her texts are consistently short, dry, or take forever to reply, it's a strong indicator that she's just not that invested. Think about it. When you're into someone, you make an effort to keep the conversation flowing, right? You're excited to hear from them, and you want to keep that connection alive. But if her responses are one-word answers like, cool or lol, or if she leaves you on read for days, it's not because she's bad at texting. It's because she's not prioritizing you. Communication is the backbone of any relationship. And if it feels like you're pulling teeth just to get a response, it's time to take a step back. And here's the thing. You deserve someone who's eager to talk to you. Someone who asks you questions, shares their thoughts, and makes you feel like they're genuinely interested in what you have to say. If she's not doing that, it's not a reflection of your worth, it's just a sign that she's not the right person for you. So don't waste your energy trying to decode her texts or make excuses for her behavior. Recognize the lack of effort for what it is, and keep it moving. Sign 2. She doesn't initiate contact. Next up, let's talk about something that's often overlooked, but speaks volumes. Who's initiating contact? If you're always the one texting first, calling first, or trying to keep the conversation going, it's a major red flag. Relationships, or even the potential for one, should feel balanced. It's a two-way street, and both people should be putting in effort to connect. Think about it. When someone is genuinely interested in you, they'll want to reach out. They'll want to hear your voice, see how your day is going, or just share something funny that reminded them of you. If she's not doing any of that, it's not because she's shy or playing hard to get, it's because she's not invested. Now, I get it. It's easy to make excuses for someone you like. Maybe you tell yourself, oh, she's just busy, or maybe she's waiting for me to make the first move. But here's the truth. If she wanted to, she would. Period. When someone is into you, they'll find a way to show it. So if you're always the one starting the conversation, take it as a sign. It's not about playing games or keeping score, it's about recognizing when the effort isn't being matched. You deserve someone who's just as excited to talk to you as you are to talk to them. Don't settle for less. This section highlights the importance of mutual effort in communication and encourages viewers to value themselves enough to walk away from one-sided dynamics. It's relatable, empowering, and keeps the tone friendly yet firm. Sign 3. She avoids spending time with you. Now, let's talk about actions because they really do speak louder than words. If she's consistently canceling plans, making excuses, or just never seems available to spend time with you, it's a clear sign she's not prioritizing you. We all have busy lives, but when someone is genuinely interested, they'll make time for you. Think about it. If she wanted to see you, she would. She'd move things around, clear her schedule, or at least suggest an alternative time if something came up. But if you're constantly getting last-minute cancellations, vague excuses like "I'm tired" or "something came up" or worse, radio silence, it's not because she's too busy. It's because she's not interested. And let's be real, it's not fun to feel like you're always chasing someone who's never around. It can leave you feeling unimportant or like you're not good enough. But here's the thing, it's not about you. It's about her lack of effort and interest. You deserve someone who's excited to spend time with you, someone who looks forward to your plans and values the moments you share. So if she's avoiding spending time with you, don't take it personally, but don't ignore it either. Recognize it for what it is, a sign that she's not the right person for you. Your time and energy are precious, so invest them in someone who's just as eager to be with you as you are with them. Sign 4. She keeps things surface level. Let's move on to something that's a little more subtle but just as telling. How deep are your conversations? If every interaction feels shallow, like you're stuck talking about the weather, work, or what you had for dinner, it's a sign she's not interested in connecting on a deeper level. Real connections are built through meaningful conversations. They're about sharing thoughts, feelings, and experiences that bring you closer together. If she's avoiding personal topics, deflecting when you try to open up, or just keeping things light and surface level, it's not because she's private or hard to get to know. It's because she's not interested in building that kind of emotional intimacy with you. When someone is into you, they'll want to know what makes you tick, what you're passionate about, and what's going on in your life. They'll ask questions, share their own stories, and make an effort to connect on a deeper level. And let's be honest, small talk can only take you so far. If you're craving a real connection but she's keeping things at arm's length, it's a sign that she's not looking for the same thing you are. That doesn't mean there's anything wrong with you. It just means she's not the right person for you. So pay attention to the depth of your conversations. If they feel one-sided or stuck in the shallow end, it's time to ask yourself if this is really what you want. You deserve someone who's eager to connect with you on every level, not just the surface. Sign 5. She talks about other guys. All right, let's talk about a sign that's pretty hard to miss. If she's constantly bringing up other guys, whether she's talking about her ex, mentioning someone she's dating, or even casually dropping stories about other men in her life, it's a clear sign she's not focused on you. Now, don't get me wrong, people can talk about their past or their dating experiences without it being a red flag. But if it feels like she's always steering the conversation toward other men, it's a sign that she's not seeing you as a potential partner. When someone is genuinely interested in you, they'll want to keep the focus on you and the connection you're building. They won't be dropping hints about other people they're seeing or comparing you to someone else. And let's be real, it's not exactly a confidence booster to hear about other guys when you're trying to get to know someone. It can leave you feeling like you're just another option, or that she's not taking you seriously. But here's the thing. You deserve to be someone's priority, not their backup plan. So if she's constantly talking about other men, take it as a sign that she's not fully invested in you. It's not about being jealous or insecure, it's about recognizing when someone isn't giving you the attention and respect you deserve. Don't settle for being an afterthought. You're worth so much more than that. Sign 6. Body language cues. Closed-off posture, lack of eye contact, or physical distance speaks volumes. Body language is one of the most telling forms of nonverbal communication, often revealing what words fail to express. When someone crosses their arms, avoids eye contact, or positions themselves farther away from you, it can signal discomfort, defensiveness, or disinterest. These cues are instinctive and often subconscious, making them a powerful indicator of someone's true feelings. For instance, a person who consistently turns their body away during a conversation might be subconsciously signaling a desire to exit the interaction, even if their words suggest otherwise. Eye contact, or the lack thereof, is particularly revealing. Sustained eye contact typically conveys confidence, engagement, and trust, while avoiding it can suggest insecurity, dishonesty, or unease. However, cultural differences and personal comfort levels can also play a role, so it's important to consider context. Similarly, physical distance or proxemics can indicate how comfortable someone feels in a given situation. Leaning in often shows interest and connection, while leaning back or creating space can imply detachment or discomfort. Understanding these cues allows us to navigate social interactions more effectively. If someone exhibits closed-off body language, it might be a sign to adjust your approach, perhaps by creating a more welcoming environment or addressing any underlying tension. At the same time, being mindful of your own body language can help you convey openness and empathy, fostering better communication and stronger connections. After all, actions often speak louder than words. Sign 7. She's honest about not being interested. If she outright says she's not looking for anything serious, believe her. Honesty is a rare and valuable trait, especially when it comes to matters of the heart. When someone explicitly states that they're not interested in a serious relationship, it's crucial to take their words at face value. This kind of transparency, while it may feel disappointing in the moment, is actually a sign of respect. It shows that she values your time and emotions enough to be upfront about her intentions, rather than leading you on or giving mixed signals. It's easy to fall into the trap of thinking, maybe she'll change her mind, or if I just stick around, things might evolve. However, this mindset often leads to unmet expectations and emotional strain. People are generally self-aware when it comes to their readiness for commitment, and her honesty is a clear boundary that should be respected. Trying to push past this boundary or hoping for a change can create tension and undermine the trust between you. Instead of viewing her honesty as a rejection, consider it an opportunity to align your own intentions and priorities. If you're looking for something serious, it's better to invest your energy in someone who shares that goal. By honoring her honesty, you not only respect her boundaries but also create space for a relationship that's built on mutual understanding and compatibility. Remember, clarity is kindness 7 when it's not what you want to hear. 6. Conclusion. As we wrap up, let's take a moment to recap the signs we've discussed. If she's not communicating consistently, not initiating plans or conversations, or failing to show genuine interest in your life, these are clear indicators that her feelings may not align with yours. Pay attention to her body language's closed-off posture. Lack of eye contact or physical distance can speak louder than words. And if she's honest about not being interested in something serious, believe her. These signs are not just red flags. They're opportunities for you to reassess and prioritize your own emotional well-being. Remember, you deserve someone who's excited to be with you, someone who values your time, respects your feelings, and actively invests in the relationship. Don't settle for less. Walking away from a one-sided dynamic isn't a sign of defeat. It's an act of self-respect. By recognizing your worth and refusing to accept half-hearted efforts, you open the door to healthier, more fulfilling connections. If this video resonated with you, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more content like this. Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Let's create a community where we support each other in building self-respect and fostering personal growth. Together, we can learn to navigate relationships with clarity, confidence, and the understanding that we all deserve mutual love and effort. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.